Raheem Sterling is Arsenal's deadline day signing. Arsenal signed a forward on loan, dry loan, no obligation or option, no transfer or loan fee, and reduced wages, which makes the deal quite good. Arsenal played chess and got checkmate with Chelsea. Obviously, albeit them saying that he wasn't part of their plans, but Arsenal still got a good amount, saved their coin after getting a good amount of sales, and set themselves up for a huge 25 summer potentially with a lot of moves to do. But good move in the context of the day. If you're new or you're returning and haven't already, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button down below, and comment down below anything you agree or don't agree with this video. So I'll be talking about this, a quick reaction to Sterling's move to Arsenal, Neto signing as a backup goalkeeper as well. I'll give my Brighton previews, predicted lineup and scoreline, and then just a quick line on Mikel Mourinho's sad and coincidental injury in his first training session. So Raheem Sterling comes in last night, buzzer beater type transfer, but it was kind of rumored all day that Arsenal were trying to make this move. During the middle of the day, it said that the deal was off, that it was kind of difficult for Sterling and Chelsea to kind of come to an agreement on how they want to sort out his contract for the season. And then Arsenal, it was rumored from like David Ornstein, Gunner blog, that Arsenal had done their business for the day as it stands. But when I saw that as it stands, it always left that hope or possibility, obviously as it should be in a window. But I was like, they wouldn't be specifically saying that if Arsenal wasn't trying to do something or didn't have a feeling that something could happen. So Sterling comes in to replace Reece Nelson, who's gone out on loan to Fulham in a similar way, dry loan. If you're good, it gets a link up with Iwobi and Nelson. Iwobi, Smith Rowe, and Bert Leno. So Sterling comes in to play as a backup option to Saka, also provide depth on the left hand side as well, because we have players that can play multiple positions like Trossard and Martinelli. And a different option obviously will be him being right foot, Saka being left footed, but very good ball carrier, very pacey player. Good at finishing when he gets a chance, and he's experienced, man, and he's hungry with his team. Last team violating him, saying he's not part of the plans and all this kind of stuff, after, you know, making it feel like part of the plans because obviously he's the highest earner. It's time for him to prove something. Obviously all the media, everyone chatting shit on him. I will be honest, I have not been favourable of Sterling, especially in his latter years. Maybe when he was younger at Liverpool and the early stages of Man City, it was quite good, but I think towards the latter stages of Man City and then in Chelsea, I've just called him a dead baller. I've said he has no IQ. I'll be honest, you can go to my ex, I'm not going to act here and come and glaze over him and say that, oh, he's the best player. But opinions can change, and considering the terms of the deal and what we actually need and what he can bring to us, I'll be oblivious to act like he can't. And in a settled system like ours, where we have better players, better cohesion, better system, you can get the most out of him with a manager that's also trained and played with him before and coached him into some of the best years he's had as well directly. It's an exciting signing. Arsenal also signed Neto as a backup goalkeeper, similar loan. They were going for Joan Garcia, but Espanyol didn't want to budge on that 30 million release clause, and it wouldn't have made sense for Arsenal to have got the money for Ramsdale and then basically put that money out on a second goalkeeper. So to get this loan, assess your options over the season, and then come back next summer to secure that second option without paying all this money. So it will be very, very good. I like the player. He's talked about how he's always dreamed to play for Arsenal. Seems that everyone has, but keep bringing them in. I want them. So those two signings come on deadline day. So I'll give the window probably a 7 out of 10. It is underwhelming considering the fact of the matter that we wanted that big marquee forward for the whole of the summer. Obviously, maybe the options that Arsenal wanted to bring to the team wasn't available, so they had to, you know, assess what they could do. Arsenal didn't want to, you know, cough out money on players that they just didn't feel like was worth the value, so they held out. But I'm just worried that if Sterling wasn't available, would they have still made another move for another player? It's possible. It's all ifs and buts. But what it is now is that we've got this player in. We've refreshed the squad. I feel like we were entering the season with a better squad than we did last season. Options in defence are stronger. Midfield is stronger once Mourinho comes back. And up front, we have 6 players that I feel like Mikel trusts to use. So going into the Brighton game, home game, 12:30 kickoff, early kickoff. I don't know if it's going to be a day in the sun on the carpet, but it should be a good day. Both teams have started the season well. Brighton 2 wins out of 2, Arsenal 2 out of 2, obviously 2 clean sheets, 2-2 nils. Brighton slapped Everton 3-0, and then a clutch last minute win against Man United at home last week. So they're going to be coming in confident. They also won in the Carabao Cup 4-0. I think it was against Crawley Town, if I'm correct. Unluckily, their new signing Matt O'Reilly got injured in that game, but a lot of their new signings looking good, especially Wifer and Minter. So it will be interesting to see how they come and how their coach, who's know if I say it come to set them up in the Emirates. But I think Arsenal should be able to win this game. I think we should be playing our football. I think we should be defending well, imposing ourselves, and getting that third win in the season, starting 3-for-3, especially going to national break. Is the game you don't want to lose, because it's the game that everyone's going to remember for the last 2 weeks. My starting lineup, I'll make one change. So I'm going to go with Ryan goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Timber again from the start. Although I won't be surprised if Zinchenko does get a start. Going with Partey, Rice, Odegaard, and then I'm going with Saka, Havertz, and Trossard comes in today. I think he deserves a start after his performance the last game. I also think he's playing against his old teams. There's a bit of that storyline there. And also I think Martinelli probably get used against Spurs and City after the international break, so it'll be good to start the rotation now, give Trossard that start that he earned, and then force Martinelli to come off the bench and maybe get a goal and, you know, open his account with that little 20-30 minutes he might get at the end of the game. So that's my lineup and my predictions. I'm going to go with 3-0 Arsenal. I think we should be giving these guys some smoke and defending them well. It's not going to be an easy task. They've got good players, João Pedro, Adingra, Minter. Obviously, they lost Billy Gilmour and stuff, but they got quality players in there. But still, even at all that, this is the Arsenal, and we need to take care of business. So 3-0, hopefully a goal from Saka again to continue his fine form. Havertz, to continue get a second goal of the season, and Martinelli off the bench is my scorers. Hopefully man of the match performances from everyone, but another man of the match performance from Saka, please and thank you. So yeah, that's my predictions for the game. And just quickly, Mourinho got an injury in his first training session. I think Gabriel had accidentally fell on him whilst he was already on the floor, and he had dislocated his shoulder. But Mikel said that he continued to play, but they could see that something was wrong in his movement, and that's the way he was holding his arm. Then now later found out that he had a small fracture. So it's been rumored he's going to be out to around 6 to 8 weeks, which is kind of sad because he's our new signing. We ain't got to be even going to see him. Those 2 big away games, would have loved to use him in those games, those physical games, but it's okay. At least it's not a low body injury. Looking at the cons, he gets to settle in with his family that have just probably moved over here without him just being so away, playing football all the time and being tired. And he gets to kind of embed in terms of just the culture and develop those relationships off the pitch before he gets on the pitch. So I'm wishing him a speedy recovery. It's just an Arsenal thing, a coincidence. A new signing gets injured in his first time around, but hopefully he comes back soon and stronger as well. So that's the video. I will be coming back for the reaction of the game when Arsenal do get their win. I'm saying it now, put it into the air. And thank you guys. Subscribe to this channel, like the video down below, comment down below your predictions, your thoughts, your feelings on all the signings, Sterling, Neto, what we did or didn't do. Come on the Arsenal. I'll catch you guys in the next video.